Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing Phoebe how to enter the test centre and how to leave the test centre car park, because driving wise we've covered everything now, yeah, okay, and I think now's the right time to show Phoebe the test centre and get familiar with it. I think it is quite important, yeah, wherever you're taking your test, just to understand how to enter the test centre and how to leave. It just makes it a little bit easier on the day if you're familiar with it, rather than just turning up on the day of your test. Yeah. Okay. Right. So yeah, and we'll talk about what exactly happens on the test day as well. Yeah. Test centre's all around the corner, and so yeah. Whenever you're ready, Phoebe, if you could move off, and when we get to the test centre, I'll help you out, like how to enter the car park and which way to go. But apart from that, in your normal driving, do you need any help now?
No.
Nah. Okay. Ready? Let's get moving. So one thing, guys, most test centres don't really allow you to practice in the car parks. Like a lot of instructors do practice the reverse bay parking manoeuvre in the actual test centre car park, but you're not really allowed, especially during test times, because you could obstruct learners that are coming back from the test. So yeah, obviously that's not going to be your responsibility, that's the instructor's responsibility. We're going to be okay now because it's bang on midday. This is it's lunchtime for the examiners, so we've got about a 15-minute time slot where we can enter the car park. Okay, so we're going to be turning right, the first turning on the right. This is the entrance to the industrial estate where the test centre is. So as soon as you turn in, you can see speed limit signs of 15. There is a 5 on the floor here, ignore that. Yeah, we have spoken to the examiners, they're saying 15 is okay. I don't know what they're doing with the signs there, they put 5 there as well. So it can be confusing. At the end of the road, we're going to be turning, keep going, we're going to be turning right.
Okay. Oh.
That's it, good. That's it, so whenever you come back from your test, you're going to be turning right, yeah? You won't be turning left there.
Okay.
So it's the same way in, same way out.
Okay.
We're going to be turning left into this car park. So when you enter the car, keep it slow, 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 select first gear. That's it, and enter. That's it, and drive round to the right. Always check there's no cars coming from here. That's it. Or bikes, there's motorcycle testing here as well. Keep it slow, 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 slow. Okay. And keep going forward. Carry on. Go right to the end. That's it, and stop anywhere here now. Now select reverse gear for me. And just reverse into a bay. We're not actually going to do the manoeuvre here, okay? But just reverse slowly into a bay. Doesn't matter if you're in or out, because we're going to drive back out. As you start steering now. Still continue with your checks as you would do. Keep it slow. Good. That's it, that's fine, that's more than enough space to move off now, yeah?
Such a wonky position.
No, let's just drive out. Like I said, we're not parking, we're going to drive back out now, yeah? So in the car park, keep it in gear 1, keep it slow.
Is the same on a test day?
Yep, so this is where you're going to start your test from. That's the test centre there, yeah? Keep it slow. And when you're here now, make sure you keep to the left hand side. That's it. See a lot of people going to that side, yeah? There are 2 lanes there, turn right. That's it. That's it, good. And just park up on the left here now.
On the thing?
Yep. And stop here now.
What is this doing? Oh.
That's fine. Okay, so how did you find that?
well, obviously he's got a lot to, I say a lot to remember, but it's like pretty self-explanatory as a test, and you're going to drive slower because there's going to be more people around.
That's it,
But
yeah.
I
Good.
think it's just because I obviously tend to have my foot on the accelerator. I just need to remember to stay.
Yeah, obviously we're going to be going into other car parks, yeah. Okay, you're just saying they're looking out for hazards and that, yeah. But just remember here, because we know there's obviously it's a car park, a small car park, yeah. Just stick to gear one, yeah. And as we do a few more lessons, a few more mock tests, yeah, we're going to be starting from here as well, so you get familiar with this.
Yeah.
With this area, it just makes you a bit more comfortable on the day, yeah. Okay, so do you know what happened on the test day?
I know, obviously, what you turn up for your slot, and then they do well, you have to stand and look at the number plates.
Yep, good.
And then don't they do like is it a show me question first?
Yeah, it's a tell me question first.
Oh yeah, so they tell me one, and then don't you just get in the car?
Okay, kind of, yeah. Okay, so let's start on the actual day. Yeah, so say your test is booked, for example, 12 o'clock. Yeah, I would pick you up. Instructors normally pick you up about an hour before. Yeah, so we do recommend an hour. I don't recommend having too long. Yeah, because you obviously you don't want to be driving too much before your actual test. Yeah, so I normally find an hour is more than enough to get to the test centre, practice a few maneuvers beforehand, yeah, and go through anything that you want to go through, really, yeah. Okay, so pick you up at 11 o'clock, and like I said, probably go through a few maneuvers or anything else you want to go through. And if your test is at 12, we'd get to the test centre about 10 to. Yeah, okay, you don't want to be here too early. Again, that's your instructor's responsibility, yeah. And then you'd enter the car park about 8 minutes before your test. Yeah. We'd park in the car park. Obviously, I didn't make you actually do the reverse. Yeah, we'd always reverse into a bay, so it's easy for you to drive off. Yeah. Some people who haven't got an instructor just turn up for the test with a family member. Yeah, and they'll drive forward into a bay. So when they start their test, they'll have to reverse out, which makes it you already making things harder for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd reverse into a bay. Once you've parked up, we'd go into the test centre. Yeah, in the test centre there's going to be you and above how many test centres, there's only about 6 or 7 tests in one go. Yeah, so it's going to be you and 5 or 6 other candidates at least, and we're going to be waiting in the waiting room. The examiner's going to come out, call out your name, and check your provisional and ask you to sign a document. Yeah. Okay, and then before you walk out, they're going to ask, do you want your instructor to accompany you on the test? And that's going to be totally your decision. Yeah, if you want me sitting at the back, or I can just wait here. Yeah,
that's pressure.
Okay. Yeah, that's, some people find it that it's going to be pressure. Oh, my instructor watching me as well. I don't want that. Okay, but like I said, however you feel comfortable on the day. Yeah, and then you walk out with the examiner. And they're going to tell you a bit about the test. They're going to say the test is going to last around 40 minutes. I'm going to make you do one maneuver. Yeah, and then, like you said, they're going to do an eyesight check. So I don't know if you noticed, when we drove into the test centre, there was some number plates there. Yeah. So they stop you about 20 meters. You know, while you're walking, it's around 20 meters beforehand. And they make you read a number plate. If you can't read a number plate, what happens?
Well, they won't let you do it.
That's it. That's a fail. Yeah. Okay. That's part of the test. Yeah. Okay. And after that, then you walk towards the car. If they're going to ask you a question about opening the bonnet, before you sit in the car, before they ask you to sit in the car, they'll say, "Could you open the bonnet?" Yeah. And we haven't been through those questions yet. Yeah. So don't stress about them too much. Once you learn them, they're pretty easy. Okay. So yeah, if they're going to ask you one of the questions, they'll ask you to open the bonnet. If not, they'll say just make yourself comfortable, and they're going to just walk around the car, just check the condition of the tyres, make sure everything's okay, and then they'll get in the car. Yeah. Okay. And then they state some information from we have our badge placed in the corner there. Yeah. Our instructor badge. They'll take our number down just for their records, and then. That's it. They'll set up their sat nav if they're gonna make you do the sat nav following. Yeah. And then they'll ask you to, if they haven't asked you that question already, they'll ask you a tell me question when you sit in the car.
Okay.
Okay? And then after you've done that, they'll ask you to drive off and turn right out of the car park. Okay? Like I said, this is the only way out, this is the only way
Okay.
in as well. And during your test, so what would happen if you 10 minutes into your test you made a serious fault and you know you failed? What would the examiner do then?
They tell you what you just carry on.
Yeah, that's good. You just carry on. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll still do your 35-40 minutes. Okay, and you'll get one maneuver on the test, and they may ask you to do an emergency stop.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when you come back, they'll ask you to, obviously you're going to enter the car park just like we did. If you've done all your tests and you haven't done a maneuver, yeah, and you're wondering, I haven't even done a maneuver yet. So what's going to happen is when they, if you haven't done a maneuver, you normally come back about 5-6 minutes before everyone else, and they'll ask you to do the maneuver in the car park.
Okay.
So it's going to be a forward bay park, or well, most likely a reverse bay park. Okay.
Yeah.
And then once you've parked up, if you haven't taken me on the test, yeah, I'll be standing outside, and then once you switch off the engine, before the examiner tells you the result, they're gonna ask you if you want your instructor to be there for the result. Always say yes for that, so we can listen to any feedback, good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you wait for about 30 seconds while they're filling in the paperwork, wondering whether you've passed or failed with the sweaty palms, and yeah, you get your result. Okay. And if you've passed, it's going to be a nice journey back home. If you failed, it's not going to be the nice journey. Okay, so any questions, anything you don't understand?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Just like I said, it is important, guys, I feel, just to get familiar with wherever you're going to take your test. Yeah. That's it for this video, and what we're going to do now is the fun part where we're going to be doing a mock driving test. So guys, that'll be our next video, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next mock driving test.